Hey everyone, this is Labret from WoW Players Central. I ran out of a few things on my auction house character, and I was getting ready to create them, and I thought I would actually make a short video here to show you guys one of the things that I do to make gold. So one thing I think that's important is that, you know, unless it's a high demand item that's a high value where you're able to make tons of money consistently, you kind of need to diversify what it is you're selling. So, you know, I don't have just one single item. I have maybe 1 to 2 dozen items that I kind of cycle through and have posted on the auction house just so that I have a steady flow of gold coming in. And one of the things that, you know, sells pretty well, at least on my server, starts with one core item. It's a Legion enchanting mat, the Chaos Crystal. So with the Chaos Crystal, if I go into my enchanting here, of course that's not going to work. There we go. So if I go into my enchanting, down here we have Chaos Shatter. So essentially, a Chaos Crystal can be broken down into 2 Leylight shards. And those 2 Leylight shards can be shattered into 3 Arcana. So the item that I'm wanting to add to the auction house is actually the Arcana. So I'm going to go ahead. I have, as you see, I have quite a bit of the Chaos Crystals and the Ley Shatter, Leylight shards. But so essentially, I guess these Chaos Crystals on the auction house, you know, I'm getting at 5 or less gold each. So the Arcana are selling right now for about 4 gold each, and I'm able to get a total of 6 per Chaos Crystal. So I'm spending 5 gold and I'm making 24 gold. So it's pretty much a no-brainer. Again, I tried to limit how many I make at a single time just so I'm not completely inundating the market with the item. So I have 200 Chaos Crystals here that I'm going to, or 400 that I'm going to shatter and make my Arcana. Now, another thing you can do with all of these, the Chaos Crystals, the Leylight Shards, the Arcana, if I go down here, you know, one of the better selling items on the auction house are always a mount or a pet or something like that. So let's actually do have materials. So if I look into my Legion crafting section here, those same mats can be used to make the enchanted cauldron, the enchanted pen, and the enchanted torch. So I looked up on the auction house before starting this video some of the mat prices for the Infernal Brimstone. They're going 15 gold each. Fellhide are going at 20 gold each. Fell Ward is a little high right now, 138 gold each. Coming into Battle for Azeroth, I actually stocked up on as much of those as I could, knowing that I would want to make these toys as long as I possibly could. At the end of Legion, those, you know, mats were at the lowest price that we were probably going to see. Once people moved into BfA, less people would be farming those, so they're going to, you know, the price is going to go up. So Fellhide and Infernal Brimstone aren't bad right now. Fell Ward is a little costly. I'm selling the pen and the cauldron on the auction house, you know, from anywhere between 900 and 1200 gold each. So, you know, and it's netting me, or is costing me 360 gold to make them. So that's quite a bit of profit, reusing some of the same mats that I already have on hand. So, you know, obviously with all of the different things that I can sell from that one Chaos Crystal, I keep a close eye on the auction house for those, just to buy them all up. And again, because it is, you know, consistently in economies of scale, you need to buy high volumes so that you can make high volumes and push things through. So I'm going to go ahead and actually work on making these. Oh, another thing that I really like about these, compared to like alchemy and doing the transmutes or doing, you know, making potions or flasks where you're banking on procs, is there's consistency here. So you know exactly, you know, right away if you're going to make a profit or not. You don't need to worry about, you know, hoping for the right number of procs to make that profit. So I'm going to go ahead and shatter these up. Again, it's simple. You just buy the Chaos Crystals on the auction house, you start your shatter. We'll go ahead and do 400. walk away, let it do its thing, come back, and then eventually I'll switch to the lay shatter. Obviously make sure you have enough space in your inventory. Each one of these stacks is going to make 2, so I'll have a total of 4 stacks of the ley light shards when we're done here. Alright, so it looks like we got about 20 more seconds here. We'll let this finish up. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. 100 ley light shatter. And it looks like I will still have enough room in my inventory, which is good. Nothing sucks more than not having enough room, walking away, coming back 30 minutes later, and having gotten nowhere. So we're going to do 800 of these. Alright, and off she goes. I'll be back. So what's kind of funny is I was actually just thinking about what I was doing, and I looked back at my computer and I realized I did my math wrong. I don't have enough room in my inventory. So we're just going to go ahead and fix that real quick. What do we want to get rid of? Alright, this is almost done. Good news is we'll be able to get those on the auction house and hopefully start making some gold. I do this maybe a couple times a month. And again, throughout the month, I'm constantly keeping my eye on the auction house. Something else to consider, unfortunately, not every realm is the same. So if this happens to not necessarily be a good way to make gold on your realm, take a look at some of the other shatters as well. Let's undo our have mats here. So we talked about the Chaos Shatter and the Ley Shatter, which are from Legion. Another one that for a long time was doing pretty good was the Abyssal Shatter. So that's just using an abyssal crystal, and that will break down into greater cosmic essence or infinite dust. And really the infinite dust is what you're looking for with that one. Greater cosmic essence tend to give you a bit of a loss, but if you get the abyss crystal at the right price and the infinite dust is selling at a decent enough price, then that's a good idea. I haven't checked into the abyssal crystal in a while. I've really been focusing on kind of the Legion stuff. Maelstrom Shatter is another good one too. Heavenly Shard typically sell for a decent price. Again, not a whole lot, but it's just another thing that you can add to your portfolio. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Hey everyone, it's Labrat from WoW Player Central. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and stop over to wowplayercentral.com to see more.